What's happening, guys? Olizandri here, bringing you a complete and utter rape fest today on Fire Range. It's just like one of those games that the COD God smiles down on you and he's like, Olizandri, you shall be my vassal on earth. Take your gun and layeth the smackdown on these fools, for they need to be shown the error of their ways. They need to be shown that the game isn't run by overpowered this and overpowered that. It is run by players that use their brains and win through positioning and tactical excellence. And I'm like, yes, COD God, I will be your vassal, I will be your harbinger of doom, and I will lay the smackdown on these guys. I will teach them a lesson that they will learn very soon, as I ridiculously turn on people, ha 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 ha, with my preemptive thoughts, complete and utter psychic powers that can tell me when to run away like a little girly bitch, or stay and fight. I'm completely going on an absolute random ass rant right now. But basically, it's quite funny that I got this gameplay because I've been having major issues with my connection. And this is what I want to talk about today because I want to see if anyone else out there is having the problem. So, straight off the way, if you're any PS3 fan, I play on the Xbox 360. I've not had a problem like this. Well, I've always had a bad connection, let's put it this way. I'm quite proud of the fact that I christened myself a 3-bar warrior because, you know, most of the people you see, they generally on YouTube, they've generally got good connections. They generally can get host. I never get host, ever. So I'm quite proud of this fact that I do well with a bad connection, to the point that my playstyle, my perk setup, all that is based around the fact that I have a bad connection and I need to outplay people positionally rather than rush into their faces. But basically, since the last matchmaking change, everything's gone to pot for me, or at least it feels like it's this matchmaking change that has buggered it. Basically now, most of the time, I'd say 75% I ever point a gun at a guy, like now, lag, can you see it? Every time I point my gun at a guy, well, most of the time, what happens is that I watch the connection on theatre mode as well. I can drop from a 3 or, if I'm lucky, 4 bar, depending on how strong the connection is at that point in time, straight down to 2, and it drops and skips a frame. Well, it skips a second. In a face-to-face gunfight, this kills me. In other types of gunfights, like when I'm shooting at someone else, it stops me from moving to try and dodge stuff. It's really irritating, and it's also making me drop my KD quite severely. I don't think it's because other players have gotten better or because I've necessarily gotten worse. I watch these theatre mode and again, it's just insane how my connection just is yo-yoing completely right now. 4 bar, 3 bar, 4 bar, 1 bar, 2 bar, 1 bar, 2 bar. And I'm like, what's going on? There's something really odd. So I just wanted to put this out there, see if anyone else is feeling anything adverse due to the new matchmaking changes. Because, well, this lag is unlike any other I've experienced before. Usually you get a lag spike and it just comes at random times. This time it's coming at points of action, like when I'm going to engage an enemy. And that is, it's just a bit too uniform, it's a bit too unusual in a sense. So I want to know if anyone else is having issues or if it's just my complete and utter crappy connection. Also, another thing about matchmaking is I can't get into games. On my own, if I try to get a free-for-all lobby, it takes ages. If I try to get a TDM lobby, I actually have to get someone to queue me for me. That's how bad it is at the moment. My NAT is open for anyone who says that. So this has been Olizandri. If you like the gameplay, please rate, comment and subscribe and all that jazz. I will see you round.